Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Dame and this is Dame Over, and today sees us looking at a new weapon available to the Assault class in Battlefield 1 thanks to the June update that saw all of the pilot and tanker weapons become available for either the support or Assault classes. And today is all about the quite frankly awesome From a Stop Auto. I'll be talking you through the stats, how to get the most out of it, and telling you why I think it's just so good. So if you find this video useful or entertaining, make sure you've hit that like button before you go, and if you want to keep up to date with the rest of the June update content and any new future videos I might put out, then make sure you've hit the subscribe button too. So we'll start by looking at the basic stats, and a comparison with the Machine and Pistola is a really good place to start because the From a Stop Auto has lots of the same stats, including rate of fire, magazine size, bullet velocity, and a few others as well. The From a Stop Auto does differ in a few areas though, and the most significant one I think is the damage stats. There is a possible max and minimum damage of 23 and 12 with the From a Stop Auto compared to the Machine and Pistola 26.5 and 15, which on paper looks like a pretty obvious disadvantage. The Machine and Pistola needs only 4 shots to kill from optimum range, whereas the From a Stop needs 5. Luckily, there is a trade-off for this slightly slower kill time, and that is in the recoil and spread department. The majority of the stats for recoil and spread with the From a Stop Auto are better than the Machine and Pistola. Now, I won't list them all off as that will get real boring really fast, but I've linked a comparison page in the description from simthic.com so you can see for yourself how exactly they stack up against each other. But basically, it all translates to the From a Stop Auto becoming an easier to control Machine and Pistola. The hip fire is better overall, the ADS is better, aside from when you're stationary and shooting, and let's be honest, as this is a CQB specialist weapon, you'll almost always be on the move when you're shooting anyway. The horizontal recoil is a little worse, but like I said, you'll be close enough for each gunfight usually that you'll hardly even notice the difference. Now, that slower time to kill that I mentioned earlier does sound like a big problem, but if you just pay attention to how quickly you can shut people down from SMG range in these clips, I think you'd agree the difference is so slight it's almost unnoticeable. The comparatively decent recoil and spread stats with the From a Stop Auto mean that you are also far more effective at range. There's no longer the need to just let the enemy run by 25 meters in front of you or so because you stand little to no chance to land in your shots. Ranged fights with the From a Stop Auto are far more viable, as you can see in the background footage. Similarly to the Automatico, tap firing or burst firing will really help at range, and you'll still be able to pick up those kills even if it does require a little extra skill. But don't forget that the From a Stop Auto strengths lie in very close quarters, so make sure you're using your good movement skills and using cover effectively to keep the distance close with the other team. One huge bonus for me personally is the pop off and on magazine. You reload the From a Stop Auto all in one go, and very quickly at that. There's no messing around with pushing separate rounds into the chamber depending on how many bullets you fired. Fire 3 rounds or all 16 and the reload animation is the same, meaning you never have to compromise with how much firepower you can bring to bear against the next opponent. I think this miniature bullet hose is great, in case you couldn't tell from the thumbnail. It's a one-on-one master. Just like the Annihilator, it's so difficult to beat up close, but with the extra control you have compared to the Machine and Pistola, you aren't just limited to staying inside a building or camping waiting for someone to run past. For the smaller game types like TDM or Domination, it's perfect for keeping the other team under pressure, as you can spray down one opponent, pop in the next mag and repeat. If you like the fast-paced, high-action run and gun play style, then you'll really enjoy the From a Stop Auto. For the larger game types, that lack of range efficiency can really be felt, and on the majority of the maps you'll have to play it very well to have any real level of success, but overall it's a lot of fun, and looks like one of the only really viable options that has come with the pilot and tanker weapons. But that's just what I think. Do you think it's a little crappy? Are there better options in the Assault class? Have you tried the From a Stop Auto out yet? Make sure you let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And a quick thank you to those of you guys that are helping to support the channel through Patreon. It's because of you guys that I'm getting that little bit closer to being able to do this full time, and hopefully in the near future with a bit more support I'll be able to do exactly that. So if you'd like to become a patron yourself, I've left a link in the description, I'll leave one in the pinned comment, and there's also a handy button on the end screen that will take you straight to the Patreon page, where if you'd like to you can help support the channel from as little as $1 a month. So if you had a good time, make sure you've hit the like button. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button too. Make sure you've not forgotten to hit the bell button as well so you get notifications of any new posts. Feel free to share this video with whoever and wherever you like. And until next time, that's Dame Over. Peace.